Hi there and welcome to Juicy Celeb Talks. The situation surrounding Chrisean Rock and her ex, Ronnie, has taken a tragic and chaotic turn, leaving fans speculating about hidden truths yet to be uncovered. For those who might not know, Ronnie recently lost his life in a senseless act of violence. Over the past several months, Ronnie had been vocal about his belief that he was the biological father of Chrisean's baby, Chrisean Jr. This revelation stirred the already tumultuous paternity drama involving Chrisean and Blueface, who oscillated between claiming and denying the child. Now, with Ronnie's untimely death, conspiracy theories are running rampant, with some alleging he was silenced before he could reveal critical information. From the moment Chrisean announced her pregnancy, many predicted disaster. Chrisean and Blueface were known for their volatile relationship, a recipe for chaos that only worsened with the introduction of a child. Blueface wasted no time publicly questioning the child's paternity. On social media, he claimed Chrisean had been with multiple men within a year and demanded a DNA test to confirm if he was truly the father. He boldly tweeted, before she announced she was pregnant, she had been with 10 different men. Until I see a DNA test, it's not my child. Despite his doubts, Chrisean eventually agreed to the DNA test, which confirmed Blueface as the father. However, this revelation didn't improve the dynamic between them. Instead, Blueface became more adamant about pressuring Chrisean to terminate the pregnancy. He went as far as texting her that having a child would only trap her in a relationship with someone like him, someone he admitted didn't treat her well. He also publicly declared that he wouldn't pay child support, even questioning the fairness of being forced to support a child he had clearly stated he didn't want. Throughout Chrisean's pregnancy, Blueface showed little to no concern for her well-being or that of the baby. Yet, after Chrisean Jr. was born, his attitude suddenly shifted. He became unexpectedly involved, even traveling to Baltimore to spend time with the newborn. This led many to believe that the two were attempting to reconcile. Chrisean shared pictures of Blueface bonding with the baby, captioning one, "Daddy and I." However, despite their seemingly improved relationship, Chrisean didn't add Blueface's name to the baby's birth certificate, opting instead to give the child her first and last name, making him Chrisean Malone Jr. This decision raised eyebrows, especially since Chrisean had spent months insisting that Blueface was the father. Her refusal to include him on the birth certificate puzzled fans, particularly after the DNA test results confirmed his paternity. The situation grew even murkier when Chrisean's ex, Ronnie, stepped into the picture, claiming that he was the baby's real father. He posted side-by-side photos of himself and the baby, pointing out their striking resemblance. Ronnie also released a video urging Chrisean to do the right thing and take another DNA test, insisting that the child deserved clarity and a father figure. Blueface, on the other hand, was skeptical of the original DNA test results, suggesting they may have been manipulated. He revealed on Twitter that he secretly conducted another DNA test, which reportedly came back negative. "I snuck a DNA test, and the results say I'm not the father," he tweeted. "It's a mixed feeling because I was starting to accept it, but this is for the best." As if the situation couldn't get more complicated, rumors began swirling that Chrisean Jr. might have a health condition requiring medical attention. Ronnie reportedly wanted to seek help for the baby but was unable to follow through. Tragically, he lost his life in a shooting outside his home before any action could be taken. The circumstances of his death have sparked numerous conspiracy theories, with some suggesting that he was silenced before he could reveal the truth about the baby's paternity. Others, however, argue that Chrisean likely lacked the means or intent to orchestrate such a plot. Ronnie's death at just 24 years old is a devastating loss, especially since he seemed determined to fight for his rights and the truth. While fans continue to speculate about what really happened, one thing is clear: the situation is deeply tragic and layered with unresolved issues. Blueface's current incarceration might be a blessing in disguise, as it eliminates him from the list of suspects in this complex case. The chaos surrounding Chrisean Rock, Blueface, and Ronnie paints a tragic picture of strained relationships, unresolved paternity issues, and unfortunate violence. Many fans are left wondering whether the entire situation could have taken a different course if trust and transparency had played a more significant role. One of the biggest mysteries remains why Chrisean was so adamant about keeping Blueface's name off the birth certificate, even after a DNA test confirmed his paternity. Given their toxic history and Blueface's dismissive behavior throughout the pregnancy, it's possible Chrisean wanted to maintain full control over her child's identity without legal ties to the rapper. Some speculate that she was trying to protect herself and the baby from further emotional turmoil, especially considering Blueface's attempts to pressure her into terminating the pregnancy. However, Ronnie's involvement complicated matters significantly. He was vocal about his belief that the baby was his and made several public appeals for another DNA test. Some supporters pointed out that Ronnie's claims shouldn't have been dismissed so easily, as it wasn't unusual for mistakes or discrepancies to occur in paternity testing. Others suggested that his motivation went beyond biological ties. Ronnie seemed genuinely concerned about the child's well-being and wanted to ensure the baby received proper care, especially amid rumors of health concerns. Ronnie's tragic death only fueled further speculation. The timing of his passing, right when he was pushing for answers about the baby, led some fans to believe that foul play might have been involved. Social media was flooded with conspiracy theories suggesting that Ronnie's death was orchestrated to prevent him from revealing damaging information about Chrisean, Blueface, or their inner circle. Though these theories are unsubstantiated, they reflect the level of public intrigue and confusion surrounding this complex situation. Adding to the tension was Blueface's sudden shift in attitude following Ronnie's death. While he had previously distanced himself from the child, he seemed eager to step back into the father role, despite continuing to express doubts about the child's paternity. His behavior raised questions about whether his renewed interest was motivated by genuine concern for the baby or simply a desire to control the narrative and maintain his public image. Chrisean, on the other hand, appeared determined to move forward independently. Despite the immense public scrutiny and personal heartbreak, she continued sharing moments of her life as a new mother. Her decision to exclude Blueface from the birth certificate may have been a symbolic way of reclaiming her agency after enduring months of public humiliation and pressure. The situation also highlights broader societal issues regarding co-parenting, paternity disputes, and the impact of public perception on private family matters. Many fans criticized Blueface for his immature and callous behavior during Chrisean's pregnancy, accusing him of being emotionally abusive and manipulative. His public rants about not wanting the baby and refusing to pay child support painted a negative picture of his character, leading some to question whether he should even be involved in the child's life. Conversely, others sympathized with Blueface, arguing that he had a right to express his concerns about the pregnancy, especially given the initial uncertainties surrounding paternity. They pointed out that he may have felt trapped by the situation and reacted poorly out of frustration. Still, his actions, including allegedly conducting a secret DNA test without Chrisean's knowledge, were widely viewed as invasive and disrespectful. As for Ronnie, his untimely death remains a heartbreaking chapter in the saga. He was described by those who knew him as a determined young man with a bright future ahead. His efforts to seek the truth and ensure the child's well-being demonstrated his commitment to doing the right thing, even in the face of adversity. His loss is a stark reminder of the senseless violence that continues to plague communities and cut short the lives of promising individuals. In the midst of this turmoil, the well-being of Chrisean Jr. should be the primary concern. The ongoing drama between Chrisean and Blueface, compounded by Ronnie's tragic death, threatens to overshadow the child's needs. It's crucial for both parents to put aside their differences and prioritize creating a stable, loving environment for their son. As the story continues to unfold, one can only hope that Chrisean, Blueface, and those around them find a way to resolve their issues privately and peacefully. The cycle of public feuds and social media spectacle has only added fuel to an already volatile situation. Moving forward, accountability, maturity, and genuine care for the child must take precedence.